The Fabulous Five at the Overlook Hotel. A winter holiday in a place that really shouldn't be left alone with its faults. The Fabulous Five were simply thrilled when Graham announced they'd be spending a few days in the Colorado mountains. "It sounds smashing," said Lisa. "I hope we can explore," said Liam. "I hope they have chips," said Jimmy. Poppy stretched for an age, then shook herself, as if preparing herself for action. Their friend Danny met them at the door of the Overlook Hotel. He was a quiet boy with a polite smile, and the faint look of someone who had seen more than he ought to. "Welcome," he said. "It's very peaceful here in winter." Poppy stepped inside the foyer, looked slowly around all four corners, then fixed Danny with a long assessing stare, as if she'd just caught him telling only half the truth. Inside, the hotel was enormous. Long corridors, patterned carpets, and a silence that felt like it was listening. "How exciting," said Lisa. "It's like a palace," said Liam. Jimmy immediately asked if the kitchen was open. Danny's mother, Wendy, greeted them warmly. "Oh, it's lovely to have more children around," she said, though her smile had a tired edge. "Jack's been working very hard, and Danny will love the company." Jack appeared with a grin that was a little too tight. "Lovely to have you kids here," he said. "I'm writing a book." Poppy stared at him for a long, unblinking moment. Later that afternoon, the five found Jack hunched over his typewriter, scowling at a blank page. Lisa tilted her head. "Are you stuck?" Jack sighed. "Just a bit. I'm trying to write something important, something big, something that matters." Liam said, "Why not write something else for a bit? Something simple, something fun." Jimmy added, "Sometimes I draw silly pictures when I'm stuck. It helps." Jack blinked at them. Then, unexpectedly, he laughed. A real laugh, warm and surprised. Wendy looked up from the kitchen doorway, relief softening her face. "Well," Jack said, rubbing his chin, "maybe I could write something light, just to get the gears turning." He sat down again, typed a sentence, then another, then a whole paragraph. The five watched as his shoulders relaxed. "That's it," Wendy whispered. "That's the Jack I remember." That evening, Wendy watched Danny playing happily with the five while Jack scribbled away at his new story. "It's been so long since Danny felt relaxed," she murmured to Graham. "Whatever you're all doing, thank you." That night, Jack wandered the corridors, restless but no longer angry. Poppy followed. Every room he entered, the ballroom, the boiler room, the long echoing corridors, room 237, was perfectly ordinary. Just Poppy, sitting in the middle of each room as if she'd been waiting for him. Jack frowned. "Funny, I thought this place felt different at night." Poppy blinked slowly, then padded ahead to the next room. Jack slept soundly